Right, before we continue on, I'm going to give you another warning here. Now, Buzzfeed have a habit of making these horrendous videos that ask guys questions such as, how does it feel to be the same sex as Donald Trump? And insinuates that all men are happy with the wage gap and stuff like that. Really, insulting, generalising, stereotyping bullshit at the end of the day. So I thought I would make this video as a bit of a dig at Buzzfeed. Now listen, this video is designed to wind you up. It is designed to make you a little bit pissed off, okay? So if I've done that, then I consider it a success, okay? It is supposed to get a couple of cheap laughs as well. I'll hold my hands up and admit that right now. But please take this video with a pinch of salt. Honestly, what the hell? Maybe it's because I'm a man I don't quite understand this, but anyone that complains about this is more than likely to be just a little bit slow in the old brain department. Now, guys sit with their legs a little wider open than women because it's to accommodate our balls. I'm sorry if that upsets you, but that's the truth. I wouldn't be asking you to sit in a position that would hurt your tits or fanny for hours on end, so let's just leave it there, shall we? In fact, no, wait, let's face it. You lot would be the first ones to complain if we didn't have nuts and get that dose of baby batter all over your face after a drunk night out in Wetherspoons in town on a Friday night. Yeah, you're freaks and we know it. Number 2. Why do you wear tiny tops revealing all the cleavage and expect me not to stare? Okay, now this is a very important question because we are coming into the summer season now in England, and this has become more of a relevant question in the week ahead. I say week because we tend to get about a week of sun, we complain about it, and then we don't see the sun again probably until this time next year actually, but it's a question I've got to ask. Ladies, if you leave the house wearing a top that exposes those goodies to the world, we will stare, okay? But you cannot go out of your way and call me a pervert for staring, possibly salivating over the tittage, okay? Because you're asking for your tits to be stared at, okay? I do not condone any groping, unless requested, of course. However, if you're going to get stared at, okay? That is completely your fault, not ours. Question 3. Why do you have to act like a psycho for 1 week every month? Listen, living in a house with women, I know cannot be fun. Honestly, the bitchiness alone and, tidy up. Why are you doing that? Why is there another fire in the bathroom, etc., etc. But you do not help yourselves. In 1 week every month, you turn into psycho whores. Periods seem like a horrible experience, I'm going to be honest with you. But I'm going to, it happens once a month. Surely by the age of, 20, you'd be able to get your emotions under control. Be like, okay, well, it's that time of the month again. I'm just going to behave normal for once and not take it out on my husband. Look, I've got some stuff going on at home. Let's just leave it there and just continue on to question 4. Question number 4. Why can't any woman on the face of the earth drive a car that doesn't endanger life? I work on the roads for a living. I am a traffic officer, and I'm going to be honest with you. The standard of driving for most women out there is absolutely appalling. Asian women are probably the worst, if I'm brutally honest with you. When I look to my left and my right and I see I'm sandwiched in between 2 cars driven by women, I actually start crossing myself and thinking, have I updated my will recently? Because there's a very good chance that, my daughter is going to grow up with just one parent. Question number 5. What's it like having a pair of tits and how do you ever get any work done? Okay, now, as we all know, besides cats with little mops on their feet to clean the floors, tits are the single greatest invention ever. Honestly, the bloke who came up with it, because obviously it was a bloke, the bloke who came up with it, just deserves a high five, or, definitely take him out down Wetherspoons for a drink or something like that, because they are just fucking genius. You could sit there happily all day and just play with a pair of tits. So how the hell do you girls manage to get any work done? Okay, honestly, I can totally see where the old lesbians are going with this because they are just absolutely great. I would just be sitting there constantly at my desk in the office typing with one hand, other hand just cupping. Just cupping, maybe a little bit of rotational rubbing, something like that. I would not be able to keep my hands off them. It's a miracle that you girls get any work done as it is. And it also maybe sheds some light into why you're also fucking awful drivers as well, because you're not concentrating on the road, you're giving yourselves a little jolly in the front t-shirt department. Number 6, why do you all think men are just a big bunch of bastard liars? Okay, right, this is one that I wanted to ask for a while myself. All men are liars. All men, they're not faithful. That's a pretty good impression if you ask me. But nonetheless, let's answer the question. Men are nowhere close to women when it comes to being liars. Okay? Right, let me break it down for you. Hair colour. Tits. Are they real? Are they fake? Push-up bras. I mean, you name it. Maybe what, tanning these days? Everything on you girls are fake or altered. And you have the fucking nerve to call us a bunch of liars. Wankers. All of you. Number 7. Why did Memeulous' wife leave him? Now, this goes back to a question I put up on, I think it was Twitter a little while ago. And I asked, Brad Does Banter, Will and E, Chubbs, Memeulous. I asked a whole bunch of people, would you like to contribute anything to this video? Memeulous, you know, big up fella. You're the only one who came back to me, okay? And he asked me this question. Why did my wife leave me? Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I think I can answer that. It's probably the bullying of children and a small obsession over little T. There might be a bit of a pedo vibe going on there. I can't quite say that for sure, but either way, I'm pretty certain it will be sorted out in court. Question number 8. How does it feel to be the same gender as Myra Hindley? Now, if you don't know, Myra Hindley is a fairly bad person and killed a lot of kids back during, I think it was the 70s or 80s. So this is pretty much in response to the question, how does it feel to be the same gender as Donald Trump? Well, there you go, girls. Answer that one for me. Let me know in the comments below. Question number 9. Now, this came from Josh Reed on Twitter. Once again, he saw my question going out to the commentary YouTubers and he said, can I have a go? I said, yeah. Why do you look better on Tinder? Now, back when I was dating, I'm happily married now, Tinder didn't exist. Thank fuck for that. Honestly, I would have wound up with AIDS within about a week and a half looking at some of the skanks on there by the sounds of it. Fucking hell. I feel sorry for anyone that has to use that poor fucking app. A friend of mine at work uses it, and some of the stuff that he shows me on there is just, I don't know, it's soul destroying. It really is. But Josh raises a very important question. Why do you look better on Tinder? Well, back in my day, we did the whole internet dating. We didn't really have the apps as such. But, well, I'm going to be honest with you. I arranged to meet a couple of people, and I showed up, and they were absolute hounds. I'm not going to lie to you. They were absolute hounds. Probably about 3.5 ton more than they said they were. One of them actually still had food round her mouth when I met her. This is a good question, though, okay? We are going to find you out. If you trick us into meeting you, fair enough. Well done. You know, you've done that much. You've tricked us into it. But when we meet you, we're going to find out that you're not 6 foot tall, blonde, modelling standards beauty, and that you're some kind of £500 Jabba the Hutt fucking lookalike. Now, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong in that. The £500 Jabba the Hutt lookalike, some people go for that, and that's totally cool. But if you show me one thing and I turn up getting something completely different, what do you think you're going to achieve? Do you think we're just going to go, oh yeah, no, that's totally fine. Right, let's go. Let me try and put this up you somewhere if I can roll back the rolls of fat far enough. It's not going to work, girls. It's not going to work. Right, well, there you have it, folks. That is the end of my 9 questions men have for women, Buzzfeed style. This video was in response to the horrible, horrible content that they put out. Stereotyping men. It's saying that they feel and treat women all men treat women a certain way or feel about women a certain way. That is not the case. And if they can make horrible, offensive, stereotypical content, then fuck it, so can I. Okay? None of this video was to be taken seriously whatsoever. Thank you for sticking around to the end. I really do appreciate it. If you want to see another episode of these, then let me know. Put your questions you would like answered by women in the comments below, and maybe we can make a part 2 soon. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. I don't know if anyone would, but like and subscribe. I will hopefully send this out to the big commentary YouTubers and thank Memeulous himself for helping me with this video. I've been the Gaming Womble. So long for now, folks.